Greetings and salutations, and hello, Bedford Falls. Bright Gary here from Gary's Backroad Adventure. Welcome back to the channel. We're on Season 8, Episode 4, I believe. And I guess if it had a title, it would be Go West, Old Man, because that's the direction I'm heading. Left the home fort Friday. Made a run over here to Possum Kingdom. First time I've actually been at this campground. In fact, 2 years ago, Moto Giant, that I had met just the October before, came over here. I believe it was in November, end of October. He stayed at this campground, and I'd never been here. And it was really nice. I was kind of amazed. Don got stuck here for a couple of days. I think it was raining quite hard, and he was on the ground in a tent. And in fact, I think that's the last time that I've ever seen Don in a tent, at least on a video. But it's a great campground. It's free for 10 days. Even if they have a fire ban, you can still start a fire as long as it's in the grill or the fire pit. Cool thing about it is you can pick wood up off the ground. You can't cut anything, but if it's on the ground, it's free picking. Not unlike most Texas state parks, where not only can you not cut anything, but if it's on the ground and you pick it up and you get caught, it's a $200 fine. Way to go, Texas Parks and Wildlife. Good one on that one. Anyway, we're going to be hanging out here for a couple of days. Then we're going to be heading west. I've got to run to Abilene to see some family and some friends. Hadn't seen them for quite a while. But I tell you what, let's do. Let's take a little tour of the campground area. Okay, here's the bivouac area for the next few days. There was hardly anybody here when I got in here Friday, just about noontime. But you can see there's a buttload of people in here. Here's the little kind of campsite. It's in a bit disarray. I'm normally a much neater person than this. But anyway, there's Sweet Melissa right there. And that's the beach area. I don't think I'm tempted to go swimming right at the moment, being it's just the 1st of April. I bet the water temperature is nice and chilly. But you can see this is a really cool campground. Right back over in here is where the showers are. And they've got hot water. Right up here back behind me is where the toilets are. And you can see there's a lot of campsites here, and it's absolutely free for 10 days. Then you run back outside for a day and then come back for another 10 days. But anyway, we're going to be heading out west, and we'll talk about that here in just a second. I'm going to be heading out west, making a trip to Abilene for a few days, about a week or so, get in touch with family and friends. Then we're going to be heading out down to Del Rio for a couple of days. Going to stay in some campsite that Dirty Motorcycle Vagabond Joe told me about, so we're going to do that. Then we're going to run over to Big Bend and see what we can find up there. Then make a run over to Big Bend Ranch State Park. I've never been there. Been living in this state my whole life, and I've never been to that state park. Most state parks I try to stay away from, but I've heard from Jay Masterson that there's some great trail rides in Big Bend Ranch State Park. I think Jay's still down in Mexico at the moment. I haven't seen any updates from him, but there's some great riding out there. Once we're done that, we may head up into New Mexico, probably run across southern New Mexico, southern Arizona, might drop into Southern California, then head back up through Nevada and make a quick loop. Before we got to be back. I've got some commitments I got to do for about 2 weeks in June. Once those commitments are completed, we're going to put 2 new tires on Sweet Melissa, and then we're going to be headed back on the road for several months, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can avoid. So thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.